What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Figs, and I know from the title and the thumbnail you guys are probably like, what the hell is going on right now? He already macked. No, I didn't mack. Someone else macked into me. So let's just jump straight into it. So I was driving to the gym with my homie, and I got into a car accident. Some taxi hit me on the driver's left side, in the rear, on the door. They said that was like this, and they went boom. I get out the car, he's not giving me his insurance information. I call the boys. The boys, obviously, since no one's hurt, they're gonna take a long time to come. So a random guy comes up to me, he's like, "Oh, you okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, bro, I'm fine." He persuades me like, "Oh, let me work on your car, it'll be fast." He owns a body shop, right? He gives me a card or whatever. He owns a body shop. I'm obviously not gonna disclose his information, but he gives me his card. He says he owns a body shop. He said, "I'll fix the car, it'll be real easy." He says, "I won't have to pay anything, it will just come out of the insurance or whatever." So I call my mom, ask my mom what to do. She just says to, you know, do what I think is right. And the guy was like, he was a good bullshitter. Let's just say that he was a good bullshitter. So I didn't know that at the time I trusted him. He said he'll take care of everything. So we drive to the shop, his body shop. I drop off the car. He get to the body shop and he calls the insurance. He takes my insurance down. He calls the insurance and makes his own claim, basically lying to the insurance. He calls the insurance, makes up a story on how the accident happened. I obviously thought the damage on the car was significant. I thought like the whole door was done for. It's my first time ever in an accident. So he calls the insurance, he does his thing. He starts mentioning to me what's wrong with the door, and I'm not too educated in the car world. I'm just getting into it. So he just keeps mentioning a door skin, how he needs to replace the door skin. And the door skin, I thought it was like the film on a car. I don't know, just like the first little film on a car or some shit. And I didn't think too big of it. So she keeps mentioning to me, "Oh, you're in good hands, don't worry." And I'm like, all right, whatever. So after he makes the insurance claim and he goes to the shop and everything, he drives me home because it's like fake deep from where I live. He drops me off home. After I get home, I call my brother and I told my brother everything. I told my brother, I showed him a picture of the damage, obviously, to see what he says. My brother was like, "Oh, it's not that big of a deal," right? So he once I told my brother, the guy mentioned about changing the door skin on the car and just repainting that little spot or whatever. My brother lost his shit. He's like, "Door skin?" He's like, "This guy wants to do a whole door skin just for that little damage?" So he's like, "That guy's trying to scam the insurance out of like a few $1,000s so he could get paid." And like I said, I'm new to the car world. I didn't really know what a door skin was. My brother showed me a whole video. I'll pop up a little clip of it right now, but door skin is basically like the cutting out a piece of metal from your car to get a new piece of metal to put on, to weld it, to then sand it down, to then paint the whole side of the car so it can match that one area they worked on. Long story short, it's a lot of money that I'm not gonna give them, and I don't want the insurance to give them, to then the insurance goes up. Yeah, my brother tells me, "Go get your car back right now." It's obviously late at night. I can't go get the car right now, so boom. Next morning, I go to pick up my car, and I don't call the guy to give him a heads up that I'm going, because my brother said if I call him to give a heads up that I'm going, he's gonna fuck up my car. And I don't want him to fuck up my car because then I'm gonna fuck him up. So I didn't call him so he don't fuck up my car. So I pull up the next day after work. I pull up, I'm like, "Hey, I'm here to pick up my car." And they're like, okay, no problem. We start chatting or whatever. And they don't know I got the spare key to my car. So after they start chatting, like, "Oh, I need to call the boss." They need to call the boss or whatever. And I'm like, yeah, I ain't gonna stand here while he calls the boss. Like, I'm gonna go to my car. So I go to my car. I got my spare key. I open my door, throw my book bag in there. I'm standing next to my car, and he comes up to me. He's like mad scared. He's like, "What the boss needs to check, whatever." He starts chatting. All right, so he starts chatting and saying, "You can't take the car." He's like, "I can't take the car or nothing," right? He calls his boss. He's like, "Oh, hey, what's going on?" He's like, I told him I'm here to pick up my car. He's like, "Oh, it doesn't work like that. You kidding me?" He's irate. He's pissed off because he got a bunch of trash cars in his body shop, and he thinks, "Oh, because I have a BMW, you probably thinking he gonna get mad money out of me." That ain't the case. When I was telling him I'm here to pick up the car, I'm like, I'm not going through the insurance, because the insurance is like, it'll be a claim if it goes above $1,000 for the deductible, and the damage is not even close to $1,000. They're saying, "Oh, I'm not gonna let you take the car. So I called my brother. I told my brother, like, yo, what do I do? These guys isn't letting me take my car back. He's like, you want me to go over there right now? So then, as I was on the phone with my brother, I was also talking to the other guy. I was like, yeah, Joe, pull up. I told my brother, pull up. So my brother's on his way, and the guy's like, well, he's like, I'm not letting you take your car. I was like, it's all right. I'm gonna call a few people, and I'm gonna take my car. He's like, oh, who you gonna call? Oh, you calling the cops? Or who you calling? So he starts paranoid because he knows what he did was wrong, trying to scam the insurance, lying to insurance, and putting his business in jeopardy. So he starts getting mad scared. He's like, you know what, bro, whatever, take your car. He starts talking shit, so much shit on the phone, and I just bang it on him, hang up. Hold that. So then I get in my car and I tell his workers, move all those shits, like those piece of shit cars out of the way so I have room to drive. The guy like texted me saying, oh, don't worry, I'm gonna tell the insurance what really happened. You learn how to make your own decisions. He starts getting all mad. Once I got in the car, I told my brother, you don't need to pull up anymore. So I get in the car and my brother knows people. He knows a body shop that'll take care of me. 1, 2, 3, easy, take care of me. I pull up, my brother sees the car. He's like, I'll be right back. This motherfucker comes out with a rag and some whatever magic medicine car stuff in his hand, goes like this, goes in the car, all the black marks are gone, all of it. Only thing that's left is a few dents on the car. Now the dents fake look crazy, I ain't gonna lie, but it's just a few dents on the car. So boom, that happened, and my brother's like, I'm gonna take it to the body shop that's near me, he gonna take care of everything. When the insurance called me, they asked me for a statement because when the guy called the insurance, they didn't even get a statement out of me. He just made up something and told them, so they never even heard my voice. I told them what really happened. Told them I don't feel comfortable going through this body shop. They're like, oh, we need to see an estimate of the damage. By the time they were trying to see the estimate of the damage, check this out, the car was already fixed. The dent and everything was out already. So my brother's guy tells the insurance how much it was gonna be, and it only came out to $350, right? So $1,000 deductible, $350. If it reaches here, it goes through the insurance. You know how bro, that's a huge gap space. So it's not going through the insurance. The insurance drops the claim. No, nothing on Carfax, no nothing. The car looks brand new. Look, nothing happened to the car. To any of you guys, if you ever get into an accident, call the cops, and I don't care if you have to wait like 5 hours. Wait for the cops to come. If someone comes up to you, be like, nah, I'm good. Tell them to go fuck off. Don't listen to them, bro. They're just trying to scam you out of thousands of dollars or hundreds of dollars, whatever the case may be. Yeah, I made a bad decision that day, but fuck it. You live and you learn. And it could have been worse. Thank God I'm okay. Thank you guys for sitting in on the story time. And I also got a surprise for you guys. Next video you guys see is gonna be crazy. That body shop not only took good care of that dent and little touch-ups around the car, they did something to my car that makes it look like, that makes the car look sexy, you heard? But yeah, stay tuned for that next video. You guys are gonna go crazy, and it's been your boy Figs. Stay safe, stay blessed. I love y'all. See you in the next one. Good.